For number 5, one of the hardest things for your eyes and your brain to match up are when you see a 10 minus 4, your brain wants to put that as, write that as a 6. But it's just like if you have, and so we don't want to do that though, 10 minus 4x, typically our eyes see that and we don't write 6x. And the same, for the same reasons, we will not write 10 minus 4 times something as 6 times something. So in other words, our first step is to subtract 10 from both sides. So subtracting 10 from both sides, that leaves us with the minus 4 or the negative 4 times the absolute value of the stuff, less than negative 6 minus 10 is negative 16. So you got to be really careful here. There's a lot of places to make mistakes. And then just like if we had gotten rid of that 10 and we had like equals 2 or something like that, we would divide both sides by negative 4 here. Similarly, we divide both sides by negative 4. We want to isolate the absolute value. Dividing both sides by negative 4, we have to remember we've got an inequality, so we're going to be changing the direction. So we have negative 6 plus 5x in absolute value bars. We divided by negative 4, so we're going to switch the sign, flip the inequality symbol. Negative 16 divided by negative 4 is a positive 4. So this gives us an absolute value inequality that we know how to solve. We know that the stuff has to be more than 4 units away from 0. So in other words, the stuff has to be less than negative 4, or the stuff has to be greater than positive 4. And then we just solve these resulting inequalities. Add 6 to both sides. We get positive 5x. Positive 5x is less than 2. And then we have to divide both sides by 5. I didn't leave myself a lot of room here. My apologies. X is less than 2/5. Or, let's see what we have to do over here. We've got adding 6 to both sides. And we've got 5x is greater than 10. And if we divide both sides by 5, then we get x has to be greater than 2. So we have an inequality that says, boy, I really didn't leave myself a lot of room. I'm really sorry about doing that. Let's put it right up here. And so we have less than 2/5 or greater than 2. So we just put an open circle on 2/5, shade in all the real numbers to the left of 2/5, as well as circle on 2 and shading in all the real numbers to the right of 2. And we don't want to forget to rewrite that using interval notation. So I've already explained how to write the interval notation, so I'm not going to give as much explanation for that in these final videos because I've already done that for the first few videos. Okay, so that's number 5, and I think I'll make a separate video for each one.